Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you the easy mode in Final Fantasy VIII. The creators of this game, I think, actually put this mode in on purpose so that people who wanted to play the game as like a story and who wanted to just enjoy the narrative and the experience of the game without having to do regular battles could do that. And the first thing is obviously everyone knows who's played this game, but if you're new to it, first off, if you're new to this, I would not suggest playing the game like this. It's a lot more fun to not get Diablo right away, maybe, or, you know, it's just a lot more fun to play the game authentically and not know the spoilers. But one of the spoilers is encounter half and then encounter none makes it to where you can avoid every fight in the game. And right here, the reason I'm right here is because when you talk to this guy right here, you can buy as many tents as you want. And you just buy all the tents, and with the tents you can go back out here. I'll show you guys what I'm going to do. It all involves the junctioning system. The junctioning system in this game is how the creators, it's really genius in a lot of ways actually. They basically worked in an easy mode while still making it fun for new players and everyone. It's fun and creative. And as you can see right here, one trick is if you're on the roads in this game, you'll never get in a fight. So if you want to avoid fights without encounter none, just stay on the roads. But just so I can show you guys I'm not hacking, let's go into Squall and take off the Ifrit junction. And get into a regular fight so I can show you guys how much damage he does regularly at level 12. It's not like I'm hacking this game to do this. So let's get into a regular fight. The beach down there that you can see is one of the hacks. That little beach, if you run along the beach and get in fights, you'll always get 6 AP per fight, which allows your characters to level up super quick. So Squall, as you can see right here, is not like hacked into or anything. He does normal damage, 53 if you don't pull the trigger. Just like, or Selfie, I have strength plus let's show you Zell. He has a little bit of hacking going on. So he should be able to one-shot it probably. Yeah. Zell has strength plus 60 and I think water equipped. Water you get from the Ice Refine, and Strength plus 60 you get from the Zell card. Now the real hack is when you trade in the Quistis card and you get triple maxed out. So the first, how you do this is, of course, you go into Quetzalcoatl and you learn card first. And see how I have Strength plus 60? That's because I have card mod and I modified the Zell card, and I gave him strength plus 60 from the Zell card mod. And then you don't learn anything. No, I'll have it learn whatever. I'll have it learn something. Well, what I would have it learn right now is probably Thunder Magic. The next one is Diablo has to learn Time Magic Refine. So Quistis card, Time Magic Refined, and Card Mod, and then you just go into the ability, you modify the card, the Quistis card. See, I've already done the Diablo card, so I have Cypher, Ifrit, and Minimog left. I'm not even doing the Queen of Cards side quest because this makes it so easy that you don't even need that. Like, honestly, it makes it like a book. It makes it to where every boss fight and everything is on extremely easy mode. And so you modify those cards, then you go into Time Magic. The cool one is Demi, gives everyone, that's from the Diablo card. That one gives everyone 100 Demis, so like why draw a Demi when you could just trade in the card and get it? And then the Samantha Souls that you got from the Quistis card will give everyone that you give it to 60 triples. So you go into Squall and you exchange his triples with Zell, and you take all of them. And then here, let's give the Blizzagas to Selfie too. And then Selfie will take all the triples from Zell just to show you guys what's going on. Take all. And then go into the ability. This is why I got the tents. The tents trade into Kirigas. So you give everyone 100 Kirigas when you can afford it. And you get money so easy in this game just by looking up the seed tests, and you raise your seed ranking. And then you junction back on the Ifrit one, do attack, and I'm going to do strength plus 20, strength plus 40, strength plus 60, and you can see his strength is already up to 200, and his health is already up to 2090. Now, in comparison, without strength plus 60, if I just did the magic, her strength is 19. I looked it up earlier, and Squall's was at 20 before doing this. So his strength went from 20 up to 200. Now, the creators of this game did this on purpose. They did this so that you can have an easy mode just baked into the game. Now, remember, Zell, he had water equipped earlier, and Demi's better than water. Demi will do more damage than water, but if you notice, Squall, he's not going to die anytime soon, but he's already in the limit break status because he is got 2,900 HP, so he's already going to be able to do limit breaks if he wants. And I'm not even going to do a limit break because you don't even need to. It's a waste of time, honestly, because watch how much damage he does. Didn't even pull the trigger, 3,400. Now, watch that again. Selfie does normal damage, 106. She critical striked and she hit it twice. She hasn't killed it. So he, without pulling the trigger, does 3,477. When he pulls the trigger against those little bite bugs, he does like 5,000 damage. So let's go into the forest, and I'll show you guys up in here another fight. So it literally, this is why you need Encounter None, because without Encounter None, you'll be getting into fights left and right. This game is actually kind of notorious for having a super high encounter rate. So Selfie, the reason I gave, here, let's attack with him, and then let's see if I can time it. He pulled the trigger, did 4,900, almost 5,000 damage. Zell has just water equipped, and he's already one-shotting things at 400. She can do Blizzaga on it, and watch how much Blizzaga will do, which you can easily get from refining wizard stones that you get earlier in the boss fight. 2,000 damage. So if you're not a fan of just slicing things apart with one shot with Squall, you can just use Selfie and do 2,000 damage with one spell. Like, this is literally the easy mode in the game, and this is why you need Encounter Half and then Encounter None when he learns it. So he's already almost towards Encounter Half. Equip that and then do Encounter None, and you're only fighting bosses, and that's why I say it's like reading a book. It's like reading a story. That's basically it. If you junction on Zell, see, I haven't even changed Zell's junction yet, but he will do the same thing. Watch his stats. When I do auto attack, this one will go up to like 3,000. That one will go up to like 100 or something. Yeah. So that's how he goes super strong so early in the game. I mean, he doesn't even have any regular abilities, but he has the highest strength in the game ability just because he won the Zell card. But see, new players to this game, they don't know that. And the encounter rate, it might seem high, but it's not really that high if you're new to the game. But like I said, you could just stay on the road and you won't even encounter enemies at all. So that's what's crazy about it. But there are tons of little hacks like that in the junctioning and the card system in this game that just make it absolutely amazing. that it makes it to where new players can really enjoy the game, but to where experienced players, if they want, they can just play for the story. And it's like reading a book, honestly. You can play the entire game in like 10 to 12 hours. And that's why it blows my mind that there's all these people out there who will get Lionheart and they'll spend hours and hours fighting and mugging specific monsters and playing like hours of card games when you can get way stronger than that. Like, you'll boost your damage by like a few hundred, maybe 1,000 or so by doing Lionheart. But if you had Lionheart and this combo, every single attack would do 9,999 max damage because you need the strength up. So the fact that they're getting Lionheart and stuff, and they're still... I saw this video where this dude spent 10 hours getting Lionheart through playing card games, and he did 500 damage. And right there, you guys just saw I did 5,000 damage. So if you guys like my content, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and comment down below with what you think. And like I said, I would not recommend this for anyone who is new to the game. Like, if you're new to this game, I would recommend just playing it as is. Don't go down to this beach, which allows you to power level up your GFs and get crazy abilities like strength plus 40 and strength bonus this early into the game. And yeah, I would not recommend doing that. But if you enjoy just playing the game for the... Ooh, he healed him that time for 2,500. If you enjoy playing the game just for the story and for the puzzle mode, basically, I call it puzzle mode because you'll do so much damage that it's not even challenging as far as fights go. It's not easy mode. It's very, very easy mode. I don't know why they gave you such a strong spell ability so early in the game, but if you just get those few cards and you get those few spells, you could just breeze right through this game and beat the whole thing in like 7 to 10 hours. It's like a 1 or 2 day game if you want it to be. You can literally beat the game in 1 day if you do it like this. All right, thanks. Like and subscribe. Peace.